Yo, what is going on, guys? In Cooch here. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Yo, what up? It's your boy Hansen, and today we're gonna be doing Who is Hansen video, and I got inspired to make this video by boy Mr. Fruit. He recently took this test and made me think, I should take this test too. So, let's get right into it, boys. Takes less than 12 minutes, but Mr. Fruit's video was 27 minutes long. But enough about my boy Mr. Fruit. Gotta answer honestly, even if you don't like the answer. Alright, we can do that, boys. And try not to leave any neutral answers. Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. Take the test. Oh, here we go, right down here. Oops, went a little bit too far there, bud. Alright, you find it difficult to introduce yourself to other people. Well, I am a pretty shy dude, so I'm gonna go with yes, I do. I mean, unless it was like Kobe or something, like somebody I look up to, then I wouldn't find that difficult at all, because I'd go straight up to him, if I saw him. But normal people, yeah, that would be pretty hard. It's pretty hard for me, anyways. All right, next question. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. Nah, man, that ain't me. I don't really do that. Forget your surroundings. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard disagree there. Definitely disagree on that. You try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot send a messy inbox. Definitely disagree on that. Bro, I never check my emails, man. I have oh my god, I have 30,000 emails at least. So no, I don't think anybody really uses emails anymore. It's just texting and Facebook and all that stuff. Kick Messenger, all kind of stuff like that. Alright, you find it easy to stay relaxed and focused even when there is some pressure. Oh, definitely agree on that. I don't really cramp under pressure too much, but you might say you do, because I'm kind of nervous since this is my first video, with a first real video. But usually I don't crack under the pressure. Like Kobe taught me a lot about that. And I'll mention Kobe a lot because he's a big inspiration to me, and I watch NBA basketball a lot. So the boy Kobe Bryant, man, one of the greatest. Alright, you do not usually initiate conversations. Definitely agree on that. You won't. Like I said, I'm very shy, so I do not talk very much unless it's like my dad or someone I really know. Then we'll be talking for days. But if I go up to somebody new, I'm gonna be really nervous and shy. So yeah, I'm usually not the one to initiate conversation. So yeah, definitely agree there. You rarely do something just out of sheer curiosity. I'm gonna go with a disagree on that one, because I definitely do some stuff out of curiosity sometimes, but it's not all the time. So I'm gonna slightly disagree on that. Alright, let's go to the next set of questions, boys. You feel superior to other people. No, definitely not, man. Definitely don't feel superior to other people at all. I feel like most people are on the same level. I mean, of course you got lower class, middle class, upper class, and celebrities and stuff, and the president and all that stuff, Of course, they're superior, but I'm sure if you ask them that, they're not going to say they are. Because, I mean, most of them are humble. But, yeah, I definitely do not feel superior to other people in any way. Alright, next question, boys. Being organized is more important to you than being adaptable. Definitely gonna, I'm not gonna fully disagree there, but definitely gonna disagree on that one. Because, you know, I try to be organized, but definitely got to put adaptable first because, yeah, I think that's a lot more important. All right, let's scroll down here. Next question. I'm gonna say next video. You are usually highly motivated and energetic. Yeah, I would definitely agree on that one. Pretty energetic. I mean, like, I'm not that motivated to get out of bed in the morning, but I mean, once I do, then I got a lot of energy to go around and do stuff. So for sure, agree on that. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. You know, I honestly don't really care if someone gets upset when it comes to debating because I'm a guy that, like, I'm always right, and I know I gotta be right. And if someone's saying I'm not, then I'm gonna be debating with them for a while, and I don't really care if if they get a little bit angry or upset with me. So, because I go on Facebook a lot, and I'm in this group. It's called NBA Greatest Debate Group, and so you know I'm always debating with people in there, and yeah, I don't really care what they think. But I mean, I don't really get in debates with people in like real life, like face to face, other than like my family here and there. But even then, I still care about winning more because I don't know, man. I'm a really competitive guy, so I'm gonna definitely agree on that one. Yeah. All right. Next question. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. I wouldn't really say often. I'd say, I mean, I'll slightly agree on that, but, you know, not really often. I'm trying not to go neutral here, but I really want to go neutral on this one, so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna have to slightly agree on that one. Your home and work environments are quite tidy. Oh, definitely disagree, bro. Yeah. My room is, man, it's pretty messy, man. I gotta admit, man, it's pretty messy, dude. Cause I'm pretty lazy, so honestly, I don't really like to clean my room that much. So, you know, my stuff gets pretty messy and not very organized. So, yeah, definitely gotta disagree on that one. All right, next set of questions. Let's go. You do not mind being at the center of attention. Definitely agree on that one. I don't mind at all being the center of attention. That's, I mean, I don't like try to do that, but I do not mind it for sure. Do not mind that at all. Next question. You consider yourself more practical than creative. I'm going to disagree on that. So you disagree? It can go either way, though, honestly. So, yeah, we'll leave that one a slightly disagree. Not going to go into too much detail on that one. People can rarely upset you. Well, you know, it really depends on this one. Because, you know, people start talking about your family and stuff, that upsets me pretty. That can upset me a lot. So, but like usually, it's you gotta do a lot to make me mad and like start. Cause I won't start like cussing anybody out or anything. I never do that. So I'm gonna go. Definitely agree on that one. Cause it's pretty hard to make me mad, man. Pretty hard. All right. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. Well, I don't have a car yet or anything, so like that. I mean, I just turned 19, April 9th. That was my birthday, so I need to get a car pretty soon though, cause it's nice to have a car. But yeah, travel plans. That's usually what my dad does all the planning for that. So his plans are usually really good. He plans out our trips very well, and we go on a lot of trips. To Disneyland, Universal Studios. We go to Arizona a lot because my grandparents and great grandparents live up there, and my aunt. My brother was living up there for a while, but he moved back here now. And we want to go to Hawaii pretty soon, so that'll be sweet. So I'm gonna go with a medium agree, because they're not like super organized where we never forget anything or anything like that, but they're pretty well thought out, honestly. It is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. I'm gonna definitely disagree there, because I can relate to other people pretty well, because I know how it feels to have somebody die, or like feel upset, or I know all that. I know how all that stuff feels. So yeah, definitely disagree on that one, because I can relate to a lot of people's feelings quite easily. Your mood can change very quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely disagree on that one. Because I don't have mood swings like that movie that just came out. It's called Split Personalities. Yeah, definitely not one of those type of dudes. But yeah, mood can change very quickly. Nah, that's not me, man. My mood does not change like at all, unless you unless something very, very drastic happens. That's the only way my mood's gonna change. So yeah, my mood stays pretty much the same throughout the whole day. In a discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. This kind of goes back to that a few questions ago, where it was about the debates where you care about other people's feelings or they make them upset. So I'm gonna agree with this one for sure. Truth should definitely be more important than people's sensitivities. You'll find out I don't I don't care about people's feelings that much. I might maybe further down the road in my life I'll realize I should care about other people's feelings a little more, but right now at this point in my life, I don't really care what other people think at all, really, and the feelings either. I don't, honestly. I gotta be truthful here, man. I really don't. That's just who I am. You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. Okay. You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. Yeah. Okay. Definitely agree there too. Like I just said, I don't really care how it affects other people. Honestly, what I do, I only really care how that affects me and like people. I care about how it affects people directly that I know, but people that I don't know, that doesn't matter to me at all, really. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than to a methodical and organized approach. this is a tough one, man. This is a really tough one for me. You know, they say it said not to go in the middle, or try not to go in the middle, but I gotta go in the middle on this one. You know, it makes it tougher for them to figure out like what kind of personality I have, but I gotta go in the middle on that one because, yeah, I mean, close to random energy spikes into a methodical and organized approach. I mean, the stuff I do, it's not really organized, but I mean, it's not really random energy spikes either. I don't really know how to explain it, so yeah, we're just gonna go in the middle for that one, boys. You are often envious of others. Oh yeah, like my dad's Beamer. Oh, definitely jealous of that, man. Definitely. I'm envious of others. Like when I see people posting, like with their beautiful family, or like their nice new house they just got, or like sweet new vacation they're just going on, or you know, just got this nice brand new car. I get jealous on that for sure. Like, damn, I wish I could have that right now, but you know, it'll come to me eventually. That's just how I think about it. An interesting book or video game is often better than a social event. I'll definitely agree on that, cause you know, I'll be playing that Destiny, man, and it's definitely interesting. So, yeah, I don't really read books. Like, I mean, I never read books at all. I hated reading books when I was in school. Dude, that was... I mean, it's just like, books are so boring to me. Like, I don't know what it is about books, man, but it's like sitting there and like, just like reading off a sheet of paper. I mean, like, multiple sheets of paper. It's like, it's just so boring to me. I'd rather watch a movie or play a video game, or you know, anything else, honestly. But yeah, social events, I don't really go to too many social events, so yeah, definitely going to agree with video games on that one. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. It's kind of weird one. It's kind of weird question right there. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. It's another one I gotta go in the middle, man, because, you know, it's so hard to tell if you clicked on this middle one or not because it's so white. It's like, you can't, it's like almost as white as the background, so you can't really tell. They should have made it like red or something right here. They should have made this like a dark red. But, you know, that's fine. Got to go in the middle on that one. Alright, next. Alright, we're 40% there, boys. So, you know, definitely taking longer than 12 minutes. Alright, you rarely get carried away by fantasies and ideas. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna pretty well agree there, because I don't really get carried away by fantasies and ideas too much, but right now I actually just did. The only reason I'm making this video is because I just watched that Mr. Fruit video, that he just did this. That's an idea I just got carried away by, because I was just in my bed sleeping. Well, not sleeping, but just laying down, watching YouTube videos, and this popped up. Had to watch it, and yeah, it inspired me to make this video. And I'm sure Mr. Fruit won't mind that I'm like copying him or whatever, but yeah, I'm sure he doesn't mind that I'm doing the same video as him, because it's a really cool idea, and I'm sure a lot of people do videos like this or pretty similar to this. So yeah, definitely gotta agree on that one. You often find yourself lost in thought when you are walking in nature. Well, you see, I I don't really walk in nature that much. But when I was a kid, I did for sure. But these past few months, or like past year or so, maybe a little more than a year, I haven't been really walking in nature that much. But I live in California. There's this forest over here called the Redwood Forest, and I like going over there a lot. We go over there sometimes, just like a little family trip thing, and it's pretty cool to go walking around in the woods like that, because those trees are, it's beautiful out there, and it's like the temperature is always really nice, and it's like crisp air out there. It's actually pretty amazing to out there in the Redwood Forest, just walking around. But anyways, find yourself lost in thought when you're walking. See, I got lost in thought right there, but I wasn't walking in nature, so yeah, no, I don't really do that. I mean, because when I'm walking around in nature, I'm talking to people and just like admiring all the everything out there. I don't really I guess you could call that getting lost in thought, but I'm usually talking to people when I'm out in nature, or just walking around, or like on my phone, even though I shouldn't be. But yeah, moving on to the next question. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. Alright, well, people don't really use email that much anymore, so let's just substitute email for your text. If someone does not respond to your text quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. Well, if I'm texting a girl, then yeah, you definitely, that's just like what your brain starts to do. That's just like your instinct. That's what I was looking for right there. Your instinct. That's just male instinct, I guess. I mean, for me at least, and most guys I know, you instantly start doing that. So, I'm definitely gonna agree there, but not fully agree, because if it's not a girl you're texting, or if it's just like your mom or your dad, then you're just like, oh, they're busy, because if they weren't busy, they would reply instantly. But yeah, for sure, definitely gotta agree on that one. As a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. Ooh, it's a pretty difficult question, honestly, right there. But I'm gonna agree for sure, actually, on that one. After thinking about it for a while, because you definitely want your child to be smart, for the future, and like going to college and all that stuff. But I'd rather than be a really nice person and kind of dumb, I guess, or like not very smart, but rather than them being really smart and like a dick, or like an ass, or just like a jerk. So yeah, I'm definitely gotta mostly agree on that one, for sure. You do not let other people influence your actions. You got a lot of similar questions like this. There's had like 2 or 3 other questions that are like similar to this one, but yeah. Anyways, definitely agree on that one. Like I said, yeah, I don't let other people influence what I do, and I don't really care what other people think. Like I said, so yeah, definitely don't let other people influence my actions and what I do. That's all my doing, and my opinions right there. Your dreams tend to focus on the real world and its events. I wish I mean, people say you do dream, but some people just don't remember them. But I don't know, because if I am dreaming, dude, I haven't remembered a dream in, dude, I can't remember the last time I even had a dream. I mean, remembered a dream. It's been years since I've dreamed or had any type of dream. So I'd actually like to figure out why that is. So if anyone in the comments knows any reasons on why people don't remember their dreams, or if they like people don't have dreams, I don't really know how all that stuff works at all. So I'm gonna have to leave that note because I don't really have dreams. Or I guess I do, but I just don't remember them. So yeah, I gotta leave that one in the middle because it doesn't really apply to me. If you get what I'm saying. So our next set of question, boys. We're halfway there, boys. Halfway finished. All right, let's go. It does not take you much time. Okay, that is how it was worded. Okay. I just thought that was kind of weird. It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. Well, I've only ever had one job, like an actual, like an actual job, which was working as a courtesy clerk at Safeway, and I did that for like a year, and I recently just quit there because I thought we were gonna move to Arizona a lot sooner than expected, but it's been like 3 months since I quit that now, and I kind of regret it because running out of money because I was saving up money from that job to get a car, and but after a year went by and my dad brought up this room to Arizona because you can't afford it here in California anymore because it's so expensive. I was just like, screw this job, man. I really don't like this job at all, and I was just doing it to save money for a car. But then I realized that why are you still at this job if you don't like it? But I realize now that I should have still been working there even if I don't like it because it's more important for me to be saving up money right now than to be working at a job that I like. I mean, for like the long run, for sure. You gotta have a job that you love, or your life is not. You're not gonna be very happy with your life. So, so this question is another tough one for me because, it does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. So I guess I'll just have to go off of that one, my only job I've ever had, which is Safeway. Did it take me very much time to start getting involved in social activities at that job? It actually did, kind of, because I was pretty nervous working around all those people, and working with other people for all that time. So I'm gonna have to slightly disagree on that one because it actually did take me a little bit of time to get used to it and get involved with the people. So, alright, next question. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. It's another one you gotta think about it for a little bit. And we're gonna read it again because some questions when I'm reading a book, that's what annoyed me about books before too. I had to read them a couple times before I understood questions. Well, that wasn't really books. Scratch that. That was in school when you were taking with homework or multiple choice tests and quizzes. Some questions I had to math questions especially. Some were kind of hard to understand, so you gotta read them a couple times to fully understand them. That's how this question is right now for me. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. I'm going to disagree on that one. I'm going to slightly disagree on that one. Not going to go into too much detail on it though. So, next question, boys. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Oh, hell no. Definitely disagree on that one. My emotions do not, I don't let them control me at all. I control, I control them. They're my slaves. No, but, um, alright, let's go to the next question. You enjoy going to social events that involve dress up or role play activities. This question makes me think of like what is that event called? They went to one in it was either TED or TED 2. It's like kind of like that nerd convention. I don't really like to use that word nerd though. It's not really a nerd convention, but it's like like Star Trek and Star Wars and all that stuff. And you dress up as all those characters and you go there. It's like a convention. I really, really hate. That's like one of my pet peeves when you can't think of like what you're trying to think about. Like you know what it is, but you can't think of what it's called. Or like when you know what a person is, know which person it is, but you can't think of their name. That stuff really pisses me off, man. But yeah, it makes me think of that. I'm sure everyone knows what I'm talking about, but I can't think of what it's called. So if you could comment down below what that is, if you guys watch this far, that would make my day for sure. So yeah, definitely disagree on this one because I don't think I've ever even been to one of those. So yeah, disagree there. Let's scroll down a little more. You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing ideas. I mean, it really depends on the idea. Because if it's like totally unrealistic, I'm not gonna spend any time. If it's like kind of unrealistic, but I mean it kind of is, then I will. So I'm gonna slightly agree on that one. You would rather improvise. Yeah, you would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. I would disagree with that because I like to have a plan for anything I do in life rather than improvising because that can mess you up on any sort of thing. So I like to have at least some sort of a plan before I do anything, really. So let's go to the next question, guys. And gals, you are a relatively reserved and quiet person. Oh, definitely agree, man. I am like the most shy and quiet person you will ever meet. Like when I was in school, I switched school so much and we moved so much. Like after a while, like the last school I went to, I just didn't want to make any friends because I was like, what's the point? Because we're gonna be moving so soon. Like I'd rather not make any friends than to make friends and then like have it broken apart and like your heart broken. But I realize now that wasn't the right move because I don't really have any friends now. But once we move back to Arizona, I'll have all my old friends back and that'll be sweet. So yeah, I'm definitely a really quiet person. If you had a business, you would find it very difficult to fire loyal but underperforming employees. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. That would be really hard for me personally because I'm a really, really, really nice person. I mean, I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but I like to think of myself, and pretty much everyone that's ever known me says I'm really nice. So, yeah, that would be very hard for me, especially if they're loyal but underperforming employees. That's really tough. If it was like if they were messing up all the time and like weren't doing their job very good, then that wouldn't be as hard. But I mean, it'd still be hard. So it's always hard to fire people unless you like don't even have a heart. So I mean, yeah, definitely gotta agree on that one for sure, 100%. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence. Not at all. I'm not one of those. Not one of those type of guys. That's just not how I think. I've actually never even thought about that at all. So, 100% disagree there. Logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. This is another one of those where I have to think about for a second before I answer it. Logic is more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. You know, that's another one that really depends on the situation. Logic is more important than heart. Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree on that one. Because logic, you gotta go with logic more than heart most of the time. Honestly, unless it's like it's a thing where you like no your heart is right and you gotta go for that. But you know, most situations, I'm going with logic over what my heart is telling me. Okay. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. You know, not really. Yeah, not really. I'm gonna disagree on that one slightly. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways to deal with the problem. Definitely disagree on that one. Definitely disagree. For sure. Oh, sorry, I just got a notification on my phone. I had to check what that is real quick. Apologies for that. But, yeah. I'm the type of guy, like, if someone comes to me and they're emotional, like, or sad about something, that's just how I am. I'm gonna start throwing out ways, like, how they can fix their problem. I'm not gonna be like, oh, boo-hoo, and, like, all that stuff. I feel like that's more like a female type of thing. I'm not trying to be, like, sexist or anything, but I just feel like that's what it is. But yeah, that's just how I am. Because I think that helps them more, honestly. But I mean, emotional support helps them too, for sure. But I just like to tell them how to get past it and move on. You rarely feel insecure. Yeah, definitely agree on that one. I hardly ever feel insecure. That's a pretty easy question. For me, at least. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. You know, sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. So, yeah, mostly agree on that one. I gotta itch my nose. Being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. Well, there's certain times when being right is more important, but usually teamwork's more important. Even though I really like to be right, I gotta say teamwork is more important. So I'm gonna mostly disagree on that. You think that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they are supported by facts or not. I'm gonna definitely disagree on that one because I don't really respect what other people think, because I'm the type of guy that thinks like what I think is right and whatever you think is wrong. Most people hate that type of person, but you know, that's just who I am. I'm the type of guy that always thinks I'm right. Like I said earlier, I know that makes some people upset, or like a lot of people upset or angry. People like that, but you know, I gotta be truthful here. That's how I am. So next question. You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. Definitely disagree like that because like after I go to the movies or something, I'm like pretty much out of energy. I'm not like, yo, let's go. Freaking, I don't know, go do some crazy stuff or something. But yeah, I definitely don't. I mean, if you like go out to a party, then yeah, you probably should, unless you just like got drunk or did drugs or something. Then you're probably gonna conk out after that. So, I mean, yeah. But for me personally, nah, I get pretty tired after I go out with a bunch of people. You frequently misplace your things. Nah, definitely not, man. Even though I'm pretty lazy and not very organized, I never misplace like my phone. I always know where that is, and my wallet. I always know where that is too. I mean, I've lost it a couple times, and I bought a tile for that, so I can just ring it from my phone if I ever lose it. But I'm pretty sure everyone has before. It's like, you know how there's those annoying shorts or like pants that have like these retarded pockets that can't fit anything, and then your stuff always falls out of them. But you're stuck wearing them. Like especially if you go to a theme park and you like accidentally wore those specific pair of shorts or pants. It's that's like not even your fault. That's just like stupid because you can't really do anything about that, and your stuff just falls out. So that's like the only time I would misplace something, as if I'm wearing something that my stuff will slip out easily. Other than that, I always know where my stuff is, unless someone moved it, of course. Then obviously I won't know. You see yourself as very emotionally stable. Oh, definitely agree. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I am. Definitely, I gotta agree on that one. That's another easy question. Your mind is always buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. Somewhat agree because, sometimes it is more than it isn't, so I'm gonna somewhat agree there. You would not call yourself a dreamer. Definitely disagree there. I have a lot of dreams. I mean, like I said earlier, I don't actually have like sleeping dreams, but I mean like goal dreams, like, oh, I want to be a basketball player someday or something like that, or a doctor. I used to always want to be a doctor. Can I still have that dream still alive in me? I can still do that if this YouTube and Twitch thing doesn't work out. I gave myself to the end of this. I mean, to my next birthday, and which is April 9th, 2018. That's the day I gave myself. So I don't know if that's the right way to go about it or not, but that's just how I looked at it. And I said, if I haven't gotten very big, or I haven't grown very much at that point, then I want to quit doing this, and I'm going to go to college and most likely go to school to be a doctor, even though I really don't like school, and I'd rather be doing this because this is what I love. Yeah, because I really don't like school, and to be like a really good doctor, you gotta go to school for a long time, and man, oh man, do I hate homework, man. It's just like, it's so pointless. I feel like you should learn everything in the class that you're in, like while you're in class, and not have to, because I mean, you got so much other stuff to do when you come home, and having another burden of homework, it just annoys me. And like, it'll just take like your whole day with like, because they'll give you like, I don't know, my friends and family that went to college, have like freaking huge essays you gotta do like all the time, like, and you gotta be all reading a bunch of books, and like whole bunch of math homework and all kinds of packets and all kinds of retarded stuff. Like, that's really what I don't want to do, but I'm going to do what's best for my life. And I don't really want to be working at like a desk job or like Safeway or anything like that. I know for a fact I don't want to be doing any kind of jobs like that. So that's just how I look at my life. If this doesn't work out, that's what I'm going to be doing. Even though I don't like it, that's going to be the best option for me in the long run. So, yeah. Next question. You usually find it difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. Oh, definitely agree, man. Because if I got up on stage, and there's like all kinds of people watching me, and I'm gonna be so nervous, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know if I'll stutter, but I'll probably mess up a bunch of stuff, and I'll be like all fidgety and like playing around with stuff, like, you know, like how you play around with a pencil or something when you're nervous, or like bite your nails or something. I'll definitely be doing that because I'll be very nervous. I mean, hopefully I'll get over that one day. Because one of the other things that I thought I might be as a pastor, because, you know, I'm in a Christian family, and I'm a Christian, you know, even though when I'm playing video games, I cuss a lot because I don't know why I do that. I just do. But in my normal life, I don't cuss at all. Like, I don't. I mean, unless I'm by myself. Then, unless, like, I stub my toe or something, I'm like, oh, you know, like, oh, F, or oh, you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, I don't really cuss that much. You know, yeah, like I was saying, because the other option, if this didn't work out and if I realized I didn't want to become a doctor after all, then the other thing I would want to do is become a pastor, like Joel Osteen or Benny Hinn or something like that, or like if any of you guys are Christians, you know what I'm talking about. Or like Creflo Dollar, John Hagee, you know, all those types of guys. I'd have to get over that, being nervous getting up and talking in front of many people, because when you're doing that, you talk in front of millions of people. I mean, obviously not starting out, but eventually that's what you would be doing if that's what you want to do. So I'm gonna try and speed this up because I feel like I'm taking way too much time on all these questions. Generally speaking, you rely more on your experience than your imagination. Yeah, I gotta agree on that one for sure. Definitely mostly agree on that. You worry too much about what other people think. Disagree. See, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of questions like this one. And I'm not going to repeat what I said about these questions before because it's getting too repetitive. So, yeah, definitely disagree on that. If the room is full, you stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. Oh, 100% agree. Because like I said, I'm very shy. If it's a full room, I'm not going to go in the middle and start talking about a bunch of people. I'm going to be like in the corner sitting by myself, eating my lunch or whatever. Like just on my phone on Facebook or something. Because I go on Facebook a lot. Probably too much. You have a tendency to procrastinate until there's not enough time to do everything. Well, most of all my school years, I would come home and do all of my homework right when I go home so I could do whatever I wanted without having to worry about that in the back of my head. That's just how I was. But like my last year in high school before I don't know if anybody knows me, but I dropped out of high school and I got my that's what it's called, a proficiency exam. It's like a GED, basically the same thing, but I took that and got my proficiency. I guess it's a diploma, but yeah, I didn't do that at all. But honestly, I never procrastinated because that last year in high school, I got so upset and because I was moving around so much, I just gave up. There's more reason to, but I won't go into all the detail right now. Maybe I'll do that in a later video, but yeah, I really never procrastinated because at the time I just gave up on everything and I didn't even try to do my homework at all. I just stopped caring about school in whole. So I was like, screw this, man, I'm done. That's just how I felt at that point. But yeah. On to the next question. You feel very anxious in stressful situations. Yeah, I'm gonna mostly agree on that one. Because yeah, I definitely do. You believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful. Definitely agree on that one again. You have always been interested in unconventional and ambiguous things. Example in books, art, or movies. Books and art? I know these are just examples, but definitely not on those. That was my armrest on my chair moving up, if you were wondering what that noise was. But, sorry, I got lost in thought there. But yeah, books and art? Nah, I've never really been interested in those. But movies, I'm a huge movie man. I love watching movies like Fast and Furious. I watched that the day it came out. Fate of the Furious 8. That was a really good movie. Even though it's gotten really crazy now, I still really enjoy those movies. And I enjoy James Bond movies. Like Lord of the Rings. I never liked Harry Potter at all. I like the Hobbit series, Mission Impossible series. There's so many I'm missing. I like comedy movies a lot too, like Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, Ben Stiller. But I could go on for days about this, but I'm gonna go with definitely agree on that one, just because movies is there. And there's a bunch of other unconventional and ambiguous things I'm interested in, but I'm gonna talk about mostly movies for that one. You often take initiative in social situations. If it's it's kind of hard because the only ones I've been in is school and those projects with other people. I definitely put the hammer down and said this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it like this. And most of the time people would agree and be like, okay, sounds good to me, because I always had a good plan for those. And we got that, because I just wanted to get that done and be like, this is how we're doing it. So yeah, that's just how it was. So I'm gonna go with that one, because it's not talking about school specifically. If it was talking about just school, then I would be definitely agree. But yeah, I'm just gonna mostly agree on that. Oh, looks like we're done, boys. Oh, let's go! Finally finish that. Yo, I'm so happy that we finally finished that. So it says my personality type is Defender. I'm not really sure what that means. I'm guessing that means see, it has a plus on that guy's head, so it makes me think it's a nurse. Hey, maybe that's saying I should become a doctor. Maybe that's a sign, boys. ISFJ-A. It's in parentheses. I don't really know what that stands for. I'm trying to figure out what that stands for, but so I'm a defender, I guess. Yeah. It says we are not born. Oh, I was reading that completely wrong. It's word a Bible or something. We are born not just for ourselves. Okay, I like that. 77% introverted, 23% extroverted. This trait, oh, this is for mind. This trait determines how we interact with our environment. Okay, 77% introverted. Okay. Under the energy section, I guess you would say, this trait shows where we direct our mental energy. 61% observant compared to 39% intuitive. Yeah, definitely agree with that. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Sorry, I'm having a little bit a hard time reading because this is it's not really that small, but it's kind of small, and it's kind of a glare on my computer right now, so it's kind of hard to tell that. And also because they wrote it like so similar to the white. They should have made that a brighter color, but 58% feeling over 42% thinking. Okay, I agree with that as well. Tactics. This trait reflects. Well, maybe I should scroll down more. That would probably help. Fucking dumbass. So yeah, slipped up right there, cause what was there on here? Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. 58% judging over 42% prospecting. Okay, yeah, I agree with that too. These guys got this right about me for sure. These questions are, I guess those questions I answered correctly, and they were good questions. Most of them were, because most of them I took a really long time answering and explaining why I answered them like that. There's only a couple where I answered really quickly. Identity. This trait underpins. I'm not really sure what that word means, but that's another thing I need to do is get my vocabulary up, because I don't really know too many big words like that. I guess it's not like a really big word, but anyways, this trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. 76% assertive over 24% turbulent. All right. Definitely agree with that too. Are we supposed to scroll down more here? Do I have to turn up my brightness? Yeah, no, that doesn't help at all. Like, what is this, dude? I can't really tell what this is at all. Maybe turn it down. That doesn't help either. Alright. That is so hard to read, man. What the hell? Like, I put my computer screen back, my laptop screen back, just to tell. But that probably just messed up my camera angle so bad. It's probably still fine. Start reading. Oh, okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, I can read this fine now. I don't know what that other one was. Your results. Okay. I'm gonna read this too. It was Defender Personality. ISFJ -A/-T. Love only grows by sharing. You can only have more for yourself by giving it away to others. Brian Tracy. Okay. The Defender personality type is quite unique, as many of their qualities defy the definition of their individual traits. Though sensitive, Defenders have excellent analytical abilities. Though reserved, they have well-developed people skills and robust social relationships. And though they are generally a conservative type, Defenders are often receptive to change and new ideas. As with so many things, people with the Defender personality type are more than the sum of their parts, and it is the way they use these strengths that defines who they are. I don't read this too much because this is probably kind of boring for you guys. I'm just going to read a little bit more. Defenders are true altruists. See, that's another word I don't know. Meeting kindness with kindness in excess, and engaging in the work and people they believe in with enthusiasm and generosity. Yeah, see, that's definitely me. There's hardly a better type to make up such a large proportion of the population. Nearly nearly 13%. So that's good. That's a lot more than what Mr. Fruit got. His was only 7% of the population, so that's cool. Combining the best of tradition and the desire to do good, defenders are found in lines of work with a sense of history behind them, such as medicine, academics, and charitable social work. Damn, these guys are good because, like I said, medicine, boom, doctor. That's I just told you guys that. So this is really spot on for me, at least. I'm gonna skip over all this. Defenders you may know: Halle Berry, Vin Diesel, Beyonce, Queen Elizabeth II. Sweet, yeah. I was just talking about Fate of the Furious. I actually just saw that, and I like the Triple X movies. I love Vin Diesel, man, and Beyonce. She's pretty sweet too. I mean, I listen to music a lot, but I don't really listen to Beyonce that much. But she's pretty cool. I like Jay-Z a lot because, you know, what the hell? That's her husband. I'm more like a rap. I listen to rap music right now, but I mean, like when I'm in the car with my dad, I listen to Christian music because that's what he plays. But when I'm listening to own music, I listen to rap and hip hop and R&B. That's what I listen to. Like K-Dot's new album. Hey, that was the dude. Damn, that album is. That one was disgusting, man. He went in on that album. That was really cool. And Halle Berry, I like her too. She was in one of the James Bond movies. Like I said earlier, I like her movies too. Halle Berry, she's really cool too. Queen Elizabeth, I don't really pay attention too much to her because yeah, you know, obviously I don't live in England, and I just don't pay attention to politics and stuff like that much. Should we press this arrow? Oh, we can see more people. Okay, Kate Middleton. I know who she is. Okay. Anne Hathaway. I like her too. Lance Reddick. I like that guy too. Selena Gomez. She's cool. Game of Thrones. Dude, everybody says that show is so good. I gotta start watching that show because. Oh, that's another thing. I like to watch shows a lot too. Like Walking Dead, that's one of my all-time favorites. Prison Break, that's back on. Hey, Slit Boys, I love it. Dude, Prison Break is so good, honestly. And so is Walking Dead and Breaking Bad. Those are like my top 3 favorites. And there's so many shows like The Flash that Michael Scofield in Prison Break, he's in that. I gotta watch The Flash too. And the OC, dude, I love the OC so much. Man, that's one of my all-time favorite shows. That's actually my all-time favorite show, man. I love that show so much. Lord of the Rings, Samwise Gamgee. Is it Gamgee or Gamgee? I don't really know how to pronounce that guy. But yeah, Lord of the Rings. I was talking about that earlier too. Dr. Watson, Sherlock Holmes series. I watched both of those movies too. Those are cool. Tris Marigold, The Witcher. I don't really know her. Hey, Will Turner, Pirates of the Caribbean. Nice. I love that movie, especially Johnny Depp, dude. I love Johnny Depp. In the Caribbean, he's so good. Oh, and I also like. I just got done watching the Deepwater Horizon again, and damn it, I'm doing that again where I know who I'm thinking about, but I can't think of his name. Even though I just watched the movie he's in. Mark Wahlberg. Yes, I love Mark Wahlberg so much. Oh, and The Rock. Dude, I love The Rock too. Because Mark Wahlberg made me think of Dwayne Johnson because they're in a movie. I can't think of what it was called. It was called like Gains or something. It was called Pain and Gain. I like that movie a lot. Pambisi, The Office. I love The Office too. The Godfather, Desperate Housewives. Okay, let's go to the next one. I feel like I need to wrap this video up because it's gonna be like a 30-minute video. Oh my god, it's gonna be more than 30 minutes. I think this is gonna end up being an hour if I don't get this done quick. Oh my god, I gotta end this pretty quick now, boys. Defender strengths. I'm just gonna start listing these off pretty quickly because I gotta wrap this up. Supportive, reliable and patient, imaginative and observant, enthusiastic, loyal and hardworking, good practical skills. I agree with all of those, for sure. Humble and shy. That's exactly, dude. If you want to describe me in 2 words, that's the 2 words you would use for me. Take things too personally. I mean, like if I mess. Oh, actually, yeah. Like say if I was a basketball player like Steph Curry and we lost, I would take all the blame for myself because I would feel that I'm like Steph Curry. Steph Curry, man, I love Steph Curry and Kobe Bryant. Yeah. So repress their feelings, overload themselves, reluctant to change. Yes, well I am now. See, that's another word I don't know. Too altruistic. This is all compounded and reinforced by defenders' otherwise wonderful quality of altruism. Being some warm, good-natured people, defenders are willing to let things slide, so that things will get better soon, and to not burden others by accepting their offers to help while their troubles mount unassisted. Yeah. Like I said, dude, all this stuff is like dead on, like spot on right. I'm really glad I took this test because it's like, I mean, it's really good, and it's, I'm learning new stuff about myself. Defender relationships. Don't have time to read all of that. Well, I'll just read the headliners. Our upward course is due to our soundness of heart. Like all the best families, we have our disagreements. For sure. Oops, went down too far. Okay, let's go over to friendships now. Defender friends. Okay. Like, you don't really have time to go over all this stuff. Defender parents. Actually, I kind of want to read this one real quick. There's just one paragraph right here. Defenders' warmth and care make parenting something that often comes naturally to them. Yes. I really want to be a good parent when I marry my soulmate one day and we have our kids. That's one of my big things in life. Like, I gotta be a really good father, or like my life will be a failure. So I'm really glad to see that comes naturally to me. Okay. Many people with this personality type feel like parenting is a task they were born for. For sure, let's go. Taking no small pleasure in the sense of personal importance and responsibility they feel, and ensuring that their children grow up to be healthy, confident, and successful. Perfect. At the same time, defenders are anything but arrogant and will hardly take their natural skill in this department for granted. Exactly, man. Dude, this is so good. Oh my god. Yo, I encourage anybody who's watching this to take this test because it shows you a lot, man, and it's just a really good test to take. Alright, so let's do right even if we suffer in so doing. For sure, I agree with that too. Let's move on. Defender careers. Be humble and earnest. Or we'll just read the first paragraph for each of these. In many ways, defenders are the backbone of the modern workforce. Altruistic and well-rounded, no other personality type is so well suited to be of service of others. It is no surprise that many defenders are not just good at supporting their coworkers and customers in human resources and support positions. They genuinely enjoy it, as it gives them the chance to calm frustrations, see things through a practical solution, and to be thanked, appreciated at the close of each ordeal. See, that's why I think I'd make a really good doctor. Because, I mean, there's so many things that point I'd be a really good doctor. Because, even though I'm really shy, I am a people person, and I I like get what people are going through, and I understand like what they're feeling, and I'm pretty good at making them feel better. That's why I was a pretty good courtesy clerk, because you know, be humble and earnest. I already read that. Live pleasantly and do good. Okay. Next, defenders in the workplace. Whether subordinates, colleagues, or managers, defenders share the goal of putting good service and dedication above all else. I definitely agree with that. Whether helping customers directly, like at Safeway, helping coworkers get projects finished on time, or helping teams get organized and productive, people with the defender personality type can always be relied on for their kindness and ability to listen to concerns and to find ways to resolve them. Win-win situations are defenders' bread and butter, and no one takes quite the same pleasure in finding satisfying resolutions to day-to-day challenges. Okay, definitely. Another one I definitely agree on. Conclusion. Defender personality. Alright, here's the conclusion, boys. So we're about to wrap this one up. Probably a couple more minutes here, and you guys can go on with your days. Few or nights, whenever you're watching this. Few personality types are as practical and dedicated as defenders. Known for their reliability and altruism, defenders are good at creating and maintaining a secure and stable environment for themselves and their loved ones. Defenders' dedication is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet defenders can be easily tripped up in areas where their kindness and practical approach are more reliability than an asset. Whether it is finding or keeping a partner, learning to relax or improvise, reaching dazzling heights on the career ladder, or managing their workload, defenders need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. For sure. We're just going to read all this because it's not that much and it's a conclusion, so I feel like I have to read it for you guys. What you have read so far is just an introduction into the complex concept that is defender personality type. Damn, I sure as hell read a lot, and I skipped over a lot too. That's a lot of reading. You guys know I don't like reading now. So, you may have muttered to yourself, "Wow, this is so accurate. It's a little creepy." Well, I never said it was a little creepy, but I definitely said it's pretty damn accurate. So, or finally someone understands me. No, that's not me. You may even ask, how do they know more about me than the people I'm closest to? Didn't ask that either, but it's definitely really accurate. Because I already know the answers to those questions, but I'm not going to go into detail on those right now. This is not a trick. You felt understood because you were. You studied how defenders think and what they need to reach their full potential. See, I already knew that. And no, we did not spy on you. Obviously, you didn't. Many of the challenges you faced and will face in the future have been overcome by other defenders. You simply need to learn how they succeeded. And I plan on doing so. But in order to do that, you need to have a plan, a personal roadmap. The best car in the world will not take you to the right place if you do not know where you want to go. That's a deep quote right there. I like that quote a lot. I actually really like that quote a lot. The best car in the world will not take you to the right place if you do not know where you want to go. I'm speechless on that quote, dude. I might make that my bumper sticker one day or something. Actually, that would be a really good bumper sticker, honestly. Actually, I gotta write that down right now and save it because I'll forget that. Honestly, that's such a good quote. I gotta write that down right now. Okay, what was it again? The best car in the world will not take you to the right place. And I'm writing this down in my notes on my iPhone right now, just so you guys know. To the right place if you do not know where you want to go. If you do not know where you want to go. Yeah, that's a really good quote. I'm sorry, guys. I had to write that down, man. That was really good. But apologies for taking up maybe more of you guys' time. If you made it this far, man, dude, huge props, man. Because this video's gone way longer than I expected. I thought it would be like maybe 30 minutes at the very, very most, and that's longer than Mr. Fruit's video. But this is ended up, it's going to be like an hour video. So, huge props if you made it this far, guys. We have told you how defenders tend to behave in certain circumstances and what their key strengths and weaknesses are. Now we need to go much deeper into your personality type answer. Why, how, and what if? This knowledge is only the beginning of a lifelong journey. Are you ready to learn why defenders act in the way they do? What motivates and inspires you? What are you afraid of and what you secretly... What? What you are afraid of and what you secretly dream about? That doesn't really make sense. How is that a question? Alright, moving on. That might have been a typo. I don't know. How can you unlock your true exceptional potential? Our premium profiles provide a roadmap towards a happier, more successful, and more versatile you. They are not for everyone, though. You need to be willing and able to challenge yourself to go beyond the obvious, to imagine and follow your own path instead of just going with the flow. If you want to take the reins into your own hands, we are here to help you. Does the reins have a G in it? That might be a different... That might be like reins like a freaking Santa Claus or something. Premium profile, what is that? You gotta pay money. Probably something you gotta pay money for, honestly. That's not what I meant to do. Does your defender personality sometimes feel like a blessing and a curse? What is this? See, man, I knew it. Get my profile. Dude, no one's gonna do that. I mean, this is just like one of those really cool tests that I want to do, and it was really, really accurate, and I'm really glad I took it, but I'm not gonna spend money on some premium profile. But yeah, I probably shouldn't even went to this page because I knew that's what it was gonna be. But yeah, guys. One more thing I wanted to say is, you know, I love taking tests like this, like on Facebook. I always take those tests like, oh, what superhero will you be? When will you get married? What does your future look like? Or, you know, what kind of Disney princess are you? Or like, what character are you from this? You know, I take all this kinds of quizzes and tests. So if you guys know of any more of these really cool quizzes or tests, or like you like figuring out what your personality is, definitely link them for me, because I love doing these types of things, and I'll probably do more for you guys in the future. So yeah, if you guys watch this video all the way to the end, man, I can't say enough of how much I appreciate that. It's unreal, man. So much huge props I give for that, and a lot of respect. But to conclude, guys, and gals too, if you guys are watching, this has been a really great adventure for me, and I hope to do more videos in the future like this. And yeah, I sincerely appreciate anybody who even clicked on this video, or even watched a little bit of it. But those guys, you guys that made it to the end, you guys are true warriors, and I hope you guys continue watching my content. And feel free to like and subscribe and comment. I encourage you guys to take this quiz or test, whatever you want to call it too, because it's really good. But yeah, I encourage you guys to comment down below if you took the quiz, and tell me what you guys got and if it was accurate or not. And yeah, just comment below what you thought about the video, and if you want to see more things like this, or maybe even ideas for different videos you guys would like to see, or if you want to see me play different games besides Destiny 2. Definitely open to any sort of opinions you guys want to leave down below in the comments. So again, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and Mamba out. Like my boy Kobe would say. Now honestly, I need to come up with a catchphrase like, and as always, and Cooch out. You know, that's a really good one. I like. Shout out to my boy and Cooch. But for now, we'll just say we'll catch you guys later on the next video, boys. And have a good day or a good night, whenever you're watching this video. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.